taking a deep dive within the heart center, a dive which widens the center, makes us feel the space of the heart. In this moment, we open and keep our heart fully open for the divine and only for the divine to influence, aspiring for the golden feet of the Divine Mother to step into the space with the intensity of awareness of the breath, of the body, of all the emotions rising up from this space today. Let us receive the force of the Mother and Shri Aurobindo through their mantric words. We'll begin with Mother's agenda. There is a rather curious development. For some time now, but more and more precisely when I hear something, when someone reads something to me, or I listen to some music, or I'm told of some event, immediately something vibrates. The origin of the activity or the level on which it's taking place, or the origin of the inspiration is automatically translated as a vibration in one of the centers. The origin of the activity or the level on which it's taking place or the origin of the inspiration is automatically translated as a vibration in one of the centers. And then, depending on the quality of the vibration, it's something constructive or negative. And when at some point it makes contact, however slightly, with a domain of truth, there is, how can I explain? There is like the spark of a vibration of Ananda, a thought, and the thought is absolutely silent, still, nothing, nothing. Mother opens her hands upward in a gesture of complete offering. Nothing. But this perception is growing increasingly precise. And that's how I know. I know the source of the inspiration, where the action is located, and the quality of the thing. What precision! Oh, an infinitesimal precision in the details. For instance, the first time I felt this in a clear way was when I heard Sunil's music on The Hour of God. That was the first time. And at the time, I didn't know it was something completely organized, a sort of organization of experience. But now, after all these months, it has become classified and it gives me an absolutely certain indication which doesn't correspond to any active thought or any active will. I am simply an infinitely sensitive instrument for receiving vibrations. That's how I know where things come from. There is no thought. That's how the vibration of Sujata's dream came to me. Mother gestures down below her feet It was in the realm of the subconscious. So I knew it was a recording. And the other day, when Nolini read me his article, it was neutral, vague gesture to a medium height. Neutral all the time. And then, suddenly, a spark of Ananda. That's what made me appreciate it. And when you read me just now, that text by Y, when she expressed her experience of the sunrise, there was a little beam of light gesture to the throat level. So I knew a pleasant beam of light, not Ananda, but a pleasant light here. Same gesture to the throat level. So I knew there was something there, that she had touched something. And there are degrees in quality. You know, it's almost infinite. It's the means given me to appreciate the position of things and completely outside thought. The thought comes after. For instance, for this dream, when you asked me the question, I said, logically, since the vibration is here, indicates below the feet, logically, since the vibration is here, it must be a memory. And with a kind of certainty, because the preparation is perfectly impersonal. It's an extraordinary sensitive mechanism, and with an almost infinite field of receptivity, gesture of gradation. My means of knowing people now is also like that. But for a long time now, when I see a photograph, for instance, it hasn't been going through thought at all. There are neither deductions nor intuitions. The photograph causes a vibration somewhere, and funny things happen. The other day, they gave me the photograph of a person. So I have a very clear perception from the place that is touched, from the vibration that responded. I know that this man is used to handling ideas and that he has the self assurance of someone who teaches. I asked just to see, what does this man do? They tell me he is a businessman. I said, well, he isn't made to be a businessman. He doesn't know the first thing about business. And 3 minutes after, they tell me, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. He is a teacher. Mother laughs. That's how it is. And it's constant, constant. It is the appreciation of the world, of the vibrations of the world. Leaving the vibrations of our world, our personal, mental, vital, physical, and the spiritual world. That individual vibration of this individual world, keeping it open to the Divine Mother. Let us now absorb the Savitri. An inner law of beauty shapes our lives. An inner law of beauty shapes our lives. Our words become the natural speech of truth. Our words become the natural speech of truth. Each thought is a ripple on a sea of light. Then sin and virtue leave the cosmic lists. They struggle no more in our delivered hearts. Then sin and virtue leave the cosmic lists. They struggle no more in our delivered hearts. Our acts chime with God's simple natural good or serve the rule of a supernal right. All moods unlovely, evil, and untrue forsake their stations in fires desiring and hide their shame in the subconscious dusk. Then lifts the mind a cry of victory. O soul, my soul, we have created heaven. Within we have found the kingdom here of God, his fortress built in a loud, ignorant world. O soul, my soul, we have created heaven. Within we have found the kingdom here of God, his fortress built in a loud, ignorant world. Our life is entrenched between two rivers of light. Our life is entrenched between two rivers of light. We have turned space into a gulf of peace. We have turned space into a gulf of peace and made the body a capital of bliss. What more? What more if more must still be done? In the slow process of the evolving spirit, in the brief shade, in the brief shade between a death and birth, a first perfection stage is reached at last. Out of the wood and stone of our nature's stuff, a temple is shaped. where the high gods could live. Even if the struggling world is left outside, one man's perfection still can save the world. Even if the struggling world is left outside, one man's perfection still can save the world. There is one, a new proximity to the skies. There is one, a new proximity to the skies, a first betrothal of the earth to heaven, a deep concordate between truth and life, a deep concordate between truth and life, a camp of God is pitched in human time. A camp of God is pitched in human time. Being within a body with the awareness, the intensity of awareness of our being. Let us simply, inwardly, joyfully accept and realize how the divine is supporting this whole being with all its subtle forces, holding each being inside out. Let us aspire to be with this intensity of realization now and continuously. Thank you.